Hey, Get a Limit Outdoor fans, staff member Brooks Forsyth here, and I want to talk to you about bass fishing during the spawning season when they start moving on to the beds. First thing I do when I'm looking for bass on the spawning flats is I make sure I got me a good pair of polarized sunglasses on, because without these you may not even see the fish. So once I locate an area that's got some fish on it, I may go and I may mark a couple of different ones and pass by them and see how spooky they are. And depending on which ones I find that are kind of spooky and which ones that seem to be locked on, I'll go after the fish that are locked on first. And what I do is I'll make sure I stay a good distance away from them to where I can still see the fish, but where I'm not really spooking them a lot. And what I do is if the water's really clear, then I'll use a light line, and I may even use a spinning rod because it's easier to throw really light line and a small bait on a spinning rod. If they're not spooky and the water's a little bit dingy and they're not too line shy, then I'll use a heavier pound test like 20-25 pound fluorocarbon, or maybe even braid if they don't mind it. If they don't seem to be spooked by the line, then I'll definitely use braid to make sure I get a good hookup and I won't have to worry about losing them and popping my line. But so the key is good pair of polarized sunglasses. That'll help you see the fish to begin with. Always try to stay, get as close as you can to the fish without being able to spook them, but don't get so close to where you're over the top of them. Another good thing is dual power poles really come in handy for bed fishing, especially if the wind's blowing. Helps you keep your boat in position without blowing you on top of the fish, blowing you away from the fish, or blowing the nose of your boat around and scaring the fish. It keeps your boat in one place. You don't have to move around a lot. See you on the water.